Chapter 7, Christmas 1988. We have two Christmases every year. Christmas on Christmas, and then again on New Year's. Christmas on Christmas happens when just my family, with mom and dad, and my brothers. But New Year's, Christmas brings a lot of my mother's extended family. I see two of my cousins, my uncles, and there are so many presents. Grandma always brings lots of gifts, and unpacking her car is always a laborious event. Grandma's the person who provides a majority of my socks and underclothes. That is until I become a teen. She always brings everyone tons of gifts. Her husband Jerry is Australian, and we always get a huge kick out of his accent. We think he sounds like Crocodile Dundee, and we laugh when he says words like limousine as limousin and hippopotamus as hippopotamus. Anytime Grandma and her husband come to visit us, we end up going on these really boring shopping adventures at all of these huge, old lady-like outlet malls. We also take trips to Nogales, Mexico. And Grandma loves buying all of the little knickknacks and tourist trinkets. We park at a local burger joint and walk across the border to avoid driving the car into Mexico. Walking into the Nogales side of the border, you can see a big wrought iron fence dividing the United States from Mexico. The further from customs entrance you get, you see the fence change into chain link fencing. I look up as we cross into Mexico at the giant sign that displays the words, Bienvenidos, Mexico. The sidewalk is more elevated on this side of the border, and I jump to step off of it into the alley where the marketplace is. My mom is pushing the baby in the stroller, while Colin and I try to keep up with Grandma and Jerry as they browse all the shops. In the alleys of the shops, there's a bazaar full of merchants trying to sell everything from maracas to funny-looking, colorful glass containers with tall tops and long tubes that end with smoking pipes. Grandma's husband, Jerry, buys this beautiful belt buckle, and it has this palm-like plant pictured right in the middle. We all think it is super cool, and so does he. He is so proud of it, and he shows it off to my mom, proudly proclaiming, "Hey Celia, check this out. Isn't it neat?" She looks over to acknowledge his prized purchase and begins to giggle, and he appears puzzled by her reaction. She whispers loudly, "That's not a palm tree, it's a pot plant." "What do you mean?" he asks, perplexed. I watch curiously as she explains what this pot thing is. She explains that the plant on his buckle is a marijuana leaf and points out the 5 distinct branches of the leaves. I continue observing their conversation, sucking on the butter rum flavored candies from my Christmas stocking. He blushes and begins to laugh with embarrassment at his mistake. Grandma stands there with her hand on her hip, shaking her head and rolling her eyes. That's the end of chapter 7. Stay tuned for chapter 8.